Shawn Michaels is the greatest performer in WWE history. When Michaels was on the card, you knew what was up, and you knew it was going to be something special. He was the first Grand Slam champion and has headlined multiple WrestleManias. He's carried wrestling when WCW became competition in 1994. Unlike all his buddies who left for more money, Shawn stayed and became the poster boy for WWF. On the other hand, you have Hulk Hogan, the man who's the reason wrestling is what it is. In the 80s and the 90s, Hogan dominated wrestling as his most popular star. From him being on anything he could slap his face on to movies, he was wrestling. However, what would happen if they were to face each other? What would happen if the two wrestling goats faced each other, huh? What if I told you they did in 2006? Now, the title of this video isn't clickbait, because as much of a dream match this was, it wasn't 1997, it was 2006. Now, Shawn Michaels was still in his prime in somewhat, but Hogan, nah brother, he was 53. And it was fucked. From Shawn impersonating Hogan, a stabbing of the back, and let's just say the most overselling a wrestler could ever do, this was a clusterfuck that shouldn't have happened. So let me take you back to Washington, D.C. in August of 2005 and relive the fucking mistake of Hogan versus Michaels, legend versus icon, the Nightmare match. So there's a bit of a backstory of why this match is such a ass fuck. See, the original plan was for it to be a best of 3 series where Hogan and Michaels was going to face 3 different times, once at the SummerSlam, once at the Royal Rumble, and finally at WrestleMania. The plan was to have Hogan win the first match, then Shawn to win the final 2. However, Hogan didn't think he was healthy enough to do that many matches, which is understandable since he was 53. But he wanted to be over, meaning winning the match. And when he was giving his explanation of why, he said because the good guy must win. And Vince bought that shit. Like, for real, Hogan was a part-timer and only wrestled once a year. Meanwhile, Shawn wrestled all year. And Shawn, being the businessman he was, he accepted it and went with it. Even though Hogan was a part-timer, even though Hogan was 53, even though Shawn was putting in work year-long, even though Shawn was in his prime, Hogan had got over, and as Shawn gestured in the ring, he got buried. Michaels made his entrance, and of course he was booed out the building, mostly because he was the heel for this storyline, also that Hogan could get put over. Meanwhile, Hogan, yeah, cheered. So remember when I said Shawn was a businessman, so he went with Hogan going over? Yeah, not real. See, Shawn wanted to sabotage the match by overselling anything Hulkster did, essentially making fun of Hulk Hogan. Shawn was really acting like 1997 Shawn, a little prick inside of the ring who just was hard to work with. However, it did not work, because him overselling was probably the funniest thing to come from this match. Hell, the best thing to come from this match. Seeing Shawn flop around like he just got shot, oh my god. Just top 10 humor. This is where things start to get bad. See, Hogan was bleeding, Niagara Falls, then boom, low blow by Shawn. Then a chair shot straight to the bleeding head of Hulk Hogan. To finish it off, an elbow drop plus a sweet chin music. 1, 2, no. Hogan kicked out. Hogan was going to win, no matter what was going to happen. Then all you see is a big boot from Hogan, then followed up by a leg drop. 1, 2, 3. Hogan had won. Hogan had beat Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam. This match had so much potential. It had potential to be something special if it was 1997, but it wasn't. It was 2005. You have a 53-year-old Hulk Hogan and a Shawn Michaels who just didn't even want to work the match. This was marqueed to be one of the greatest matches of all time. It was marqueed to be icon versus legend, HBK versus Hulk Hogan, GOAT versus GOAT. A dream match one has been waiting for years, but it just turned out to be the Nightmare match. In the comment section, tell me about anything else that disappointed you just like this match did. Also, tell me what you want to see from this channel. Wrestling only though, cause this is a wrestling channel. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, have a good day, and thanks for watching.